This video is about the research on hemiazo indigo polymers for printable temperature sensors. In this video, you will learn about the general process of how a printable temperature sensor is fabricated. This is the synthesis lab in our group, and these master students are trying to design some new organic polymer materials for different electronics applications. In this project, a pi-conjugated polymer is being synthesized and used as a thermal-sensitive layer for temperature sensing. What you're seeing here is an intermediate compound of the final polymer. The purple material inside this glass apparatus is our final polymer, and the blue solution you're seeing is a semiconductor ink that can be deposited onto a substrate surface. This polymer is specially designed to have energy levels that can laterally be transformed into an electrically conductive polymer through a process called p-type doping. The general scheme for the doping process can be seen in this figure. Right now, the polymer is spin coated on a pre-patterned interdigitated gold electrode substrate. There are altogether 8 tiny devices, and each of them can be a sensor. The squares on the sides of the silicon wafers are just the electrode contacts for us to probe the sensors later. The sensor chip is now placed onto a hot plate to remove the solvent from the ink and to activate the thermal-sensitive polymer. After this process, the temperature sensor will be ready for testing. The 8 devices will then be separated and individually tested on a probe station in the device lab. This process has to be carefully handled because the polymer film is so thin and delicate that any scratch on the surface might damage the sensor. The straight line you see on the computer screen indicates the ohmic behavior of the conductive polymer, and the curve you see in the screen is the current versus time measurement of the sensor at different temperature increment. Right now, we are trying to make a fully printable and flexible temperature sensor using one of the flex substrate from the green platform, and here are the preliminary results so far. And thanks for watching.
Printed electronics is making printed devices which then have electronic functions. We basically use the same printing technologies that are used as texts or for pictures, just that we use different materials, we optimize the processes so that eventually there is an electronic function. We can, for example, print over very large areas, which is very difficult with traditional electronics. We can also use a wide range of materials, and we can print on many different materials. This helps to make devices that are more environmentally friendly, and we can also make electronics on things that you usually would not think of, like we can put them on wood to create sensors which you can throw away and they degrade and are environmentally completely benign. We can put them, for example, on band-aids, and then you can monitor wounds. We believe that all industries can benefit from printed electronics. On one hand, we have traditional electronics where integration of different chips and packages can be realized with printed electronics. On the other hand, we have all other industries, and they can add value, benefit, smartness to their products which they would otherwise not think of or which would not be possible with conventional electronics. Printed electronics is cost-effective at small lot sizes already. This makes it accessible even for startup companies which have low budgets. For our customers and collaborators, is a competent partner in the research and development process as we apply the full range of research methods, starting with conceptualization, then we evolve a design using modeling and simulation, we manufacture the devices and we test them. Every solution has an optimum method to actually reach the goal. And here in our laboratory we have different printing technologies to really accomplish the optimum outcome. we need to consider what's already out there too. We take a close look at all the literature, we look at the IP, we try to generate our own IP together with our customers, and we find a way forward that is best to solve the problem and best for our customers in every possible aspect. It is also important to note that we have different opportunities to collaborate, and that includes a very unique co-financed collaboration model which really boosts the input of our partners. We are your research partner for printed electronics.